Welcome back to Nick's Movie Talk. It's nearly 4 o'clock in the morning, so I do apologise if I seem half asleep. Now, this is a response to John from Mondo Chelloveck. He did a tag yourself in video for your favourite movie titles. So he had some great choices as well, like Jaws, The Elephant Man, The Exorcist, A Clockwork Orange. Like, there's a lot of good titles he picked, and so I thought, okay, I'm going to do the same. Now, I have only about 15 minutes recording time available, so I'm going to make this very quick because I'm trying to do a few videos tonight. So here we go. Right, so the first film is The Silence of the Lambs. I think that sounds kind of it sounds like they're being killed, doesn't it? Which they are. So, The Silence of the Lambs. Lambs, you think of, they're just small and pretty defenceless. So, it sounds quite brutal, that, I think, The Silence of the Lambs. So, yeah, that's my first one. Next one is going to be Quadrophenia. Now, I remember seeing this title and wondering what the hell Quadrophenia was, and I believe it's a play on, or kind of a play on the word of schizophrenia, and the main protagonist, Jimmy, on the front there, he's got kind of I believe he's supposed to have like the personality of each member of the Who, the band The Who, and so it's kind of like schizophrenia was thought of as like someone having a split personality, and so they changed it to quad for 4, and I see 4 members of the band of The Who, so they called it Quadrophenia, and he kind of like has like each band member's personality. I think that's, you can correct me if I'm wrong there, but I think that's something like that. So that's Quadrophenia. Anyway, I think that's a really cool name. Right. Okay, next one. I think this is a bit of an obvious one, but The Terminator. I don't need to say too much about that, I don't think. It's just a cold, like, killer. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, a cold killer. Yeah, The Terminator. And it's a perfect name for the film. Perfect name. Right, next one is going to be Dangerous Liaisons. I've loved this film, like, since I was quite young when I saw this. Like, I was early teens, I think, when I saw this. I'm not sure when it came out. It would come out in '88 by this bit. So yeah, and I think my mum had this on VHS, and it's got Michelle Pfeiffer, and that was probably one of my first celebrity crushes when I was a kid. So I had to watch this, and yeah, The Dangerous Liaisons is, I think, it's a perfect title, and yeah, I really like it. I really like the way it's. I just love the way, like, they look on the front there. Like, John Malkovich looks so sketchy on the front there. But yeah, I think that's a great title. Right, next one is Irreversible. It's perfectly titled for the film. You can't take back what happens in it, and the way it's structured, perfect title for this film. I'm not going to go into spoiler territory there, so but yeah, brilliant. Okay, next one, this is Spinal Tap. Now, really, I just love the design of the font for Spinal Tap, for starters. And when I was a kid, when I was literally like probably 14, I listened to Break Like the Wind like constantly. Like this and Def Leppard's High and Dry were like the two albums I just played all the time. Like I know this word for word, you know, Bitch School, The Majesty of Rock, Diva Fever, Just Begin Again, Cash on Delivery. There's so many songs on it. They're all good. They're all good. And then I did get this later on as well, which has got Big Bottom on it, which is one of the funniest ones. If you ever heard that, Big Bottom, talk about mud flaps, my girl's got 'em. And talk about bum cakes, my girl's got 'em. That it's funny. I did end up actually getting this as well, which was there. It's a very complicated fold out album. Yeah, I won't say too much about that. Right, anyway, getting back to the film. So yeah, this is Spinal Tap. I just think it's a cool, like the logo, the design, and Spinal Tap as a band name I think is just a cool band name. So yeah, that's that one. Right, next one is going to be Napoleon Dynamite. Now Napoleon Dynamite, because like somebody called Napoleon Dynamite cannot be boring. It's going to be impossible. Yeah, and the film isn't boring either. Love that film. So Napoleon Dynamite. Right, this next one I think is I mean, yeah, not only one of my favourite films, but yeah, it's perfect for this. Reservoir Dogs. Freaking yeah. Like when you think of a reservoir dog, like, you know, just sort of like a mangy mutt, like having to fend for itself, and yeah, and obviously dogs, loads of them. Like, yeah, I just think it's a cool title for a film. So yeah, Reservoir Dogs. Right, the next one is The Human Centipede. The Human Centipede. Like, I remember hearing the title for this and thinking that sounds messed up. And oh my god, is this film like? I mean, this is the first and second film. The first one I would say is actually a very good film. The second one has good moments in it, I must admit. I enjoy both these films. The third one is a piece of shit. Worst film, or one of the worst films I've ever seen. Fucking hate that film. But these two, I think these are good films. So The Human Centipede, not going to go into what it's about in case you don't know. Yeah, but yeah, what a title. Okay, next one is Top Gun. Very simple, but it's perfect for this. Like, it could have been like I don't know, like Dogfight or something like that. I don't know, but Top Gun, you know, it's perfect because it's obviously who's the best. Yeah, and yeah, I think, and I'm also looking forward to the Top Gun Maverick film that's coming out as well soon. So yeah, but Top Gun, I think that's a cool, simple title. And the last one, okay, so just to finish off the video, I'm just going to do a quick voiceover. Now, the final pick that I had was Whiplash. I think the word whiplash is a very cool sounding word. Within the context of the film, I think it perfectly kind of sums up the teaching methods of the jazz instructor. Like, if you had to say, you know, sum up his methods of teaching in one word, whiplash would be it, because, you know, for his students it's a very jarring and upsetting experience. Other than that, I know there's a some jazz music in the film called Whiplash, and the main protagonist has a car accident at one point and is suffering with some whiplash. So yeah, I think it's the perfect title for the film, and that's my list. So I hope you enjoyed it. Put what you think in the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.